It is better to be loved than feared. He who is carried on another's back does not appreciate how far off the town is. Patience puts a crown on the head. Whether the knife falls on the melon or the melon on the knife, the melon suffers. Wisdom does not come overnight. If you refuse to be made straight when you are green, you will not be made straight when you are dry. The fool speaks, the wise man listens. Quarrels end, but words once spoken never die. He who earns calamity, eats it with his family. It is the calm and silent water that drowns a man. Not to know is bad. Not to wish to know is worse. To get lost is to learn the way. Books in all forms of writing are terror to those who wish to suppress the truth. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. When a needle falls into a deep well, many people will look into the well, but few will be ready to go down after it. Ears that do not listen to advice accompany the head when it is chopped off. By going and coming a bird weaves its nest. If we knew the meaning to everything that is happening to us, then there would be no meaning. Wisdom is like a baobab tree. No one individual can embrace it. One of the truest tests of integrity is its blunt refusal to be compromised. You do not cut down the green trees when the dried ones are standing erect. What the family talks about in the evening, the child will talk about in the morning. Love never gets lost, it's only kept. If you marry a monkey for his wealth, the money goes and the monkey remains as is. The old woman looks after the child to grow its teeth, and the young one in turn looks after the old woman when she loses her teeth. When the crocodile smiles, be extra careful. The lion that kills is the one that does not roar. Rich man's dog gets more in way of medical care than do the workers upon whom the rich man's wealth is built. No matter how acrobatic a masquerade may be, he trails behind the monkey. The eye crosses the river before the body. When the mouse laughs at the cat, there is a hole nearby. A happy man marries the girl he loves, but a happier man loves the girl he marries. A single bracelet does not jingle. The wise create proverbs for fools to learn, not to repeat. Brothers love each other when they are equally rich. If your mother-in-law does not know how to sit properly, you should know how to watch properly. If we stand tall, it is because we stand on the backs of those who came before us. To be impartial is indeed to have taken sides already with the status quo. No matter how the wild howls, the mountain cannot bow to it. If you close your eyes to facts, you will learn through accidents. If the dynamic display of power and damp strength of a lion means nothing to you, then call cat to do the same in front of lad. By the time the fool has learned the game, the players have dispersed. However hot the sun, it will never dry the sea. If you close your eyes while cutting a tree, you are likely to cut human being with it. It is better to die for an idea that will live than to live for an idea that will die. We're a sentimental people. We like a few kind words better than millions of dollars given in a humiliating way. If your mother-in-law does not know how to sit properly, you should know how to watch properly. It is the child that died in the middle of the night that causes mammoth crowd in front of his mother's house. Revolutions are brought about by men who think as men of action and act as men of thought. If you sleep because you don't want to die, you will die because you don't sleep. I am an African, not because I was born in Africa, but because Africa is born in me. Always being in a hurry does not prevent death, neither does going slowly prevent living. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I am a Negro, black as the night is black, black like the depths of my Africa. A man who makes trouble for others is also making trouble for himself. When the elderly ones in a house travel, the younger ones quickly grow in experience. Patience can cook a stone. You are either alive and proud or you are dead, and when you are dead, you can't care anyway. Half education is more dangerous than no education. He who loves the vase loves also what is inside. One who causes others misfortune also teaches them wisdom. If you think you are too small to make a difference, you haven't spent a night with a mosquito. Traveling it leaves you speechless, then turns you into a storyteller. When the cock crows, it signals a new day. Good morning. Cross the river in a crowd and the crocodile won't eat you. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Knowledge without wisdom is like water in the sand. For tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for today. When brothers fight to the death, a stranger inherits their father's estate. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. Marriage is like a ground nut. You have to crack it to see what is inside. The black skin is not a badge of shame, but rather a glorious symbol of national greatness. Only the tortoise knows what is hidden in its shell. While revolutionaries as individuals can be murdered, you cannot kill ideas. You learn how to cut down trees by cutting them down. To overfill the pot is to break it. The sheep with a strong master sleeps with his tail outside the house. The falling of dry leaves on top of a tree is a warning to other leaves on the tree. So be careful, never celebrate other people's downfall. Nobody is born wise. If wealth was the inevitable result of hard work, then every woman in Africa would be a millionaire. When the heart overflows, it comes out through the mouth. To run is not necessarily to arrive. Power concedes nothing without a demand. It never did and it never will. Hold a true friend with both of your hands. For Africa to me is more than a glamorous fact. It is a historical truth. No man can know where he is going unless he knows exactly where he has been and exactly how he arrived at his present place.